why you shouldn't do handstand push-ups. Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel, Natural Bodybuilder of the Decade. I'm gonna talk to you today about upside down handstand push-ups or reverse shoulder presses. Now, the reason I want to talk to you about this is because you know I don't do shoulder presses to work my shoulders, specifically because it is a dangerous exercise. Biomechanically, it is incorrect to use that exercise to actually build the shoulders. And I'm gonna show you why. Now, will they build shoulders? Absolutely. It'll build your shoulders like crazy, but not the best way to build the shoulders and not the safest way to build your shoulders. And I'm gonna demonstrate why. Again, as you know, I don't do shoulder presses, but I just wanna demonstrate something for you and explain why this is so dangerous and why it's the best thing for you to move away from. Now, this shoulder joint here is a ball in the socket. Now, I want you to picture this in your mind, this ball going into the socket. And every time I go past this range, I'm forcing that ball out of the socket. Now, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it with weight, okay? This is not very much weight, but I push up, and all the pressure is now pushing down. That ball is now out of the socket and it's pushing down. Saving grace is I've got ligaments, tendon, muscle, and skin holding that joint together. Now, if I didn't have the muscle there, if I didn't have the tendons and ligaments holding it there, it would fall right out and all the pressure pushing down would pop it right out of the joint itself. So the danger is this. This is why it causes so many problems, is as my muscle gets stronger, I can lift more weight. But it's just a matter of time before the whole structure breaks down. You have a lot of people that have terrible, terrible shoulder joint problems and they have to get them redone because of the pain that they're feeling. Now watch this again. I'm pushing up. Okay, I'm coming down. Right now I'm back in the socket. Here, it's not out of the socket. This is halfway, but once I push, extend all the way up, it comes completely out of the socket. Now, I'm gonna add more weight. Remember, the weight is pushing down on that joint. I actually feel no pain, partly because that joint is strong, but that doesn't mean I'm not doing damage. Most of the people that are struggling with shoulder problems, they're not very strong and they try to use more weight than they should have and they damage it early. The ones that are really, really strong, they get the repercussions of the pain and the soreness and the achiness of the shoulders later on. But it's deeper and it's worse. It's more chronic. Watch this. I'm gonna go a little heavier. Yeah. Imagine what that must feel like. That is extremely heavyweight, but imagine it pushing down on the shoulder after that ball is out of the socket. There's gonna come a time when the muscle is completely fatigued and it can't handle the weight, but because I'm so strong, I just keep pushing. People like me are very dangerous. You know why? Because we push and we push. We're trying to reach our maximum capacity. If you're like me, you know what that feels like. And if you're doing something wrong, it's worse for you because you'll push past the point that most people are willing to quit. Because you want the results, you're gonna push even harder. Now I'm gonna go a little heavier. I'm only gonna do one rep here. If I did more than one rep, I'd be afraid because it's dangerous. Now I'm gonna push, but imagine using this much weight and that ball is out of the socket and it's pushing down. If I were fatigued, this one repetition could cause damage. I'm not worried about that because I've done so much to rehab my shoulders. My shoulders are completely intact because I do arc movements, and it strengthens the shoulder, reinforces, and prehabs, not rehab, but prehabs that shoulder joint. So I protect it before anything ever happens to it. Now this is heavier, but as I go up, imagine the ball slowly coming out of the socket. Uh-oh, it's out. It's completely out. Now my arm is completely extended. That ball is completely out of the socket. Pressure is coming down on that joint and would damage it if it didn't have the muscle structure, the tendons, the ligament, and the skin there. I'd be in trouble. Watch it. Right there. I'm completely locked out. Right now I don't have very much pressure on the muscle because my arms are extended. All the pressure basically is going to the joint. Don't do it. It is better to do arc movements. Now the arc movements, you're not gonna be quite as strong in the beginning, but I guarantee you if you do them long enough, those shoulders will get extremely strong, and make sure you're doing them correctly. Shoulder presses, upside down, chest push-ups, which works the shoulders, upside down shoulder presses, which you see a lot in other arenas. Don't do them. This, on the shoulder press, I can adjust the weight down. But when you're upside down and you're doing handstand push-ups, you can't adjust your body weight. You've got to lift your body weight and not do the exercise. So it's even more dangerous. If it's 10 reps that you're after and you have my personality, you're gonna tear that shoulder joint up. But because I know better than to do that exercise, I'm never gonna do it. And I can use that personality and that fire and that go get it to do something that's really healthy. Lateral raises, boom! I'm gonna build shoulders. You watch this summer what happens to these shoulders. Cannonballs, watch. I hope you love this video. I know it was interesting to you. You probably didn't think of some of the pointers that I brought out, but think very, very closely and protect those joints. I mean, once you lose those joints, your shoulder joints anyway, all of the upper body muscle groups have now been affected because your chest is connected to your shoulders, your traps, your shoulder is attached to that shoulder joint as well, your biceps, your triceps, all the way around you're gonna be affected, even your lats, your back. So protect those shoulder joints and protect your whole upper body. If you like this video, get your friends involved, subscribe, share it, and just know that I want you to help me build this YouTube channel because it's ours, mine and yours. God bless you until next time.